will say, this is one of the few times in which I tried to do anything suspicious.
Splicing is the act of taking two different recordings of a failed FC, typically of just the highway, and unifying them to create the illusion of a FC. This illusion can be reinforced by adding a webcam to make it look more believable, but the player can also forego the webcam entirely if matching up the inputs to the highway is too tricky. The most problematic part of splicing is making sure the score and note counter lines up when combining the two clips. Schmooey, unknown to all of the culinary community, has been splicing. For how long? Honestly, I'm not too sure either, and before you try to dismiss what I had to say, the clip that's about to come up and which you've already seen is solid proof of this claim. Make sure to pay your full attention to the score and note counter. I believe that the clip that was just played should be enough proof for me to at least have your attention. Now, this is the only instance in which it is very obvious that they were splicing, and that's purely because the score counter and note counter were up, and he made a mistake on top of it. Something to address, though, is the fact that a lot of Schmooey's accomplishments completely lack a score counter on screen. Now imagine how easy it would be to splice a clip with no score counter up. However, there could still be instances where there would maybe be a noticeable cut on the highway, an alteration in the smooth way the highway typically moves, or maybe just a straight up pause of the screen. If you are an avid viewer of Schmooey's channel, a lot of these should sound quite familiar. You also may be wondering, if something was spliced, how someone would go about lining up the note counter and score perfectly with the previous note counter and score before the splice. We speculate that the way this is done is by altering the chart that is being spliced and putting a large amount of orange tap notes in a row which can be easily comboed. This would allow you to be able to perfectly control the note count and score you have going into the second half of the spliced song or section.
Speed hacking is when a person uses a third-party software such as cheat engine to slow down the game instance, such as playing a chart and having the game run at 50% speed, so that you could play the song at half speed without the stat screen showing it's at half speed. This means the player can record the gameplay without a webcam, FC the song, then speed it up to regular speed. Afterwards, they would then record a webcam and overlay the gameplay onto it to make it seem like they were part of the same run.
Oh my god.
We have hard evidence, as you just saw, showing that this is what was done for the 9 patterns of Eternal Pain FC. As we see the Windows Media Player UI go to 245, then stop playing, despite the microphone still picking up audio for another 2 seconds after the recording has ended, thus proving it was an overlaid webcam and microphone.